Today, we're just going to kind of think about, what allows you to connect with your body and breath. So maybe it's your yoga practice. Maybe it's something that you do in your everyday life. Maybe it's, helping others by volunteering or showing up, giving your support to certain things that you believe in. What helps you to connect to yourself, to your body, to your breath? So we're going to focus on just connecting with that today, which, through your yoga practice, that's what we do every time we're practicing, right? But we're really going to put that into action today. So with all that said, we'll go ahead and get started. If you want to jump on your mat and then grab any props that you might need, anything that you need to pad your knees, or if you need a block, or maybe you have a thicker book you could use for a block if you needed it. All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me this morning. All right, so go ahead and find your nice, comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall, whether you're crossing your legs or straightening your legs. And we'll just start slow to kind of, start to tap into that connection, finding the connection with body, breath, and movement. All right, so close your eyes gently. Take an inhale to roll the shoulders up toward the ears. And as you exhale, draw the shoulders down the back. And again, slowly inhale, roll the shoulders toward the ears. Slowly exhale, shoulders down the back. One more, inhale, shoulders up, slowly. Exhale down. And pause with the shoulders coming down the back, closing the eyes. And our palms are gently touching on the thighs, right? Just notice the connection here between the hands and the legs. And notice the connection with the lower body touching down on the floor or prop or your mat. And breathe. Deepen the breath slowly. Becoming aware of your breath. So how does it feel as the breath moves in through the nose? How does it feel as the breath moves out through the nose? And then start to notice the body as you're breathing. So what happens in your body as you take an inhale? And as you take an exhale. Just noticing here. Breathing deep. So when we can connect with ourselves, it allows us to connect with the outside world, things that are happening around us. Good. Continuing a few more rounds of that deep, full breath. And then setting an intention for your practice today. Maybe it has something to do with connecting body, breath, and mind. Or maybe it's something completely different. Good. On your next inhale, sweeping the arms up over the head, bring the palms together. As you exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Again, inhale, sweeping up, this time look up. Exhale, chin to the chest, hands come down. One more. Beautiful, release the hands down, lift the chin. Awesome. All right, let's interlace the fingers behind the back. So try to just keep the elbows bent for now. So we're not just straightening the arms down, bending the elbows. Bring the knuckles kind of on your lower back. All right, so we're opening the shoulders. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. Beautiful. And then you can start to straighten the arms down any amount here. Roll the shoulders down the back. Stretching through the front of the chest into the heart space. Deep breath. Beautiful. Release and roll those shoulders. Nice. I'm going to get some mobility moving in the upper body, in the shoulders, in the opposite direction. Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead, and if you need a prop, if you need a blanket to prop your knees, you can go ahead and grab that blanket and place it right underneath the knees. If you don't need it, that's fine too. All right, we're going to do a little bit of a flow here with opening the shoulders and the back, okay? So we're going to find the shoulders right above the wrists, and the knees and hips will be lined up, and gently draw the navel toward the spine here. So we're really engaging through the core. Now inhale, we're going to sweep the left arm all the way up. Find that nice deep stretch here. As you exhale, thread the left arm under the right arm. Hover the left shoulder off of the floor. Inhale, press through the right hand as you sweep the left arm all the way back up. Exhale, arm comes down and under. Inhale, sweep it up. One more exhale, sweep it under. Inhale, bringing it back up. And then exhale, bringing it under. This time, lower the left shoulder down. Lower the side of your head down. Keep the hips level as you walk the right fingertips forward. All right, so we're finding a little twist here. Gently press through the back of your left hand so you're opening the left shoulder. So we're not pressing too hard here. And breathe gently. So we're just slowly opening the body. Deep breaths. Notice how it feels to be here in this pose. Nice. Now we'll slide the right hand back. Press through the palm. Inhale. Sweep your left arm all the way back up. And exhale, lower the hand. Awesome. Pausing here. Pressing the mat away from you gently. And we'll press through the left palm. Inhale. Sweep the right arm up. As you exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left arm. Hover the right shoulder over the floor. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, under. Inhale, up. Exhale, under. And pause when you come down. Lower the right shoulder down. Lower the back of your hand down. Lower the side of your head. Try to keep the hips level as you walk the left fingertips forward, maybe over to the right a couple of inches. All right? Gently pressing through the back of your right hand, really stretching through the right shoulder. If this bothers your shoulder at all, just come right out of this. All right? No pain here. Let's take one more deep breath. Beautiful. On your exhale, walk the left hand down or back. Press through the palm as you inhale to sweep your right arm all the way up. And exhale, lower. Beautiful. Let's take a second here just to notice the body. Maybe you take a child's pose. Maybe you just set the hips back toward the heels and stretch the arms. All right, just notice how you feel as we took our first twist of the day. All right, maybe you're feeling belly rumbling. Maybe you feel more open through the spine and the shoulders. Notice. Good. And we'll come back up to that tabletop. All right, pressing through the palms. Inhale, lift the heart. From here, we're going to extend the right leg back, flex the foot. Now you want to keep that right heel and hip kind of lined up here, so maybe look back. Make sure you're lined up so you're not too high or low. But if you do need to lower your toes, definitely listen to yourself. All right, pressing through the finger pads of the right hand. Inhale, reach your left arm forward. So we're finding our pointer pose here. Good. Deep breaths. Keep the heart lifting. Beautiful. Awesome. All right, let's lower the left hand. Keep the right leg lifted. All right, we're going to take this left foot, kind of swing it over to the left and open the right hip. All right, as you open the right hip, reach the right arm up. Breathe, relax the right shoulder. If this doesn't work to have your right leg lifted, you can always lower the right foot down, okay? Now we're gonna bend the right knee. You can stay right here. If you wanna go further, grab the inside of your right foot with your hand, press the foot into the hand and open the heart. Lift the chin a little bit. Breathe. Stretching through the right hip flexor and quad. Good. Now we'll extend right arm, right leg. Lower the right hand back down to the mat. Left foot comes back so it's coming back to center. Lower the right knee down. Awesome. Let's sit back just a second. Shake out those wrists. All right, we don't want to wear our wrists out. Maybe roll the wrist around. Good. All right. When you're ready, coming back down to hands and knees. All right, extend the left leg back this time. Again, I'm going to find that heel to hip alignment if you can. All right, if it's not there, that's fine too. All right, we're going to root down through the left fingertips as you reach the right arm forward. Finding our pointer pose. Deep breaths. Engaging the core. Beautiful. Lower the right hand. Keep the left leg extended. Take this right foot, kind of swing it over to the right a little bit. Open your left hip. Press through the right fingertips as you reach the left arm up. Right, flexing the left heel. Now again, if you need to, you can always lower the left foot. But if you can, see if you can keep reaching up. Deep breaths here. Now, bend the left knee. You can stay just like that. Or reach back for the inside of the foot. Press the foot into the hand and lift the knee a little bit. And send the foot back slightly. So we're opening the front of the left hip, stretching the left chest. Deep breath. Awesome. Extend everything back out. Bring the left hand down. Swing the left foot back or right foot back, left knee down. Awesome. Shake out those wrists a little bit again. Just releasing. Beautiful job. All right, so we're actually going to walk the hands back toward the knees. If you had some padding on your mat, you might want to scoot it over. And we're going to come all the way down to the back. Okay? So take your time to come down onto your back. We're going to do a few rounds of our bridge pose. Okay? So when you come down, you have your feet down, about hip width distance apart. Walk the heels in toward your glutes a little bit. So they're not kind of hugging up towards your glutes. There's a little bit of space there. But you want your knees to be pointing straight up. Have the arms down by the sides. We're going to roll the shoulder blades under the back. Bend the elbows. All right, press through the upper arms and the feet. Inhale, lift the hips. Try to keep the space between the chin and the chest so we're not crunching the neck. Roll the shoulders under the back a little bit more. I can keep the arms like this in robot arms, or you can straighten the arms down. Keep lifting up through the lower body. Breathing deep here. Navel toward the spine on the exhale. On your next exhale, we're going to slowly lower all the way down, starting with your upper back. Good, and relax. Take a breath. We'll do that 2 more times. All right, so keeping the feet where they are. And then bend the elbows, roll the shoulders under the back a little bit. Inhale, lift up through the hips. Now, when you're ready, maybe straightening the arms. And this time, maybe you interlace fingers beneath you. If you're interlacing the fingers, draw the pinkies down toward the mat. Press through the feet, lift those hips. Chin is away from the chest. Release the glutes a little bit here. All right, send the knees slightly forward. Breathe. Beautiful. On your next exhale, release the hands and slowly, as slow as you can, lower yourself all the way down. All right, relax the shoulders. We're going to do 1 more of those, a little bit of a different variation here. All right, roll the shoulders under the back. This time, keep the arms straight. Press through the feet. As you start to lift the hips, we're going to lift the arms up and over the head. And as you exhale, we're going to lift the arms and lower the hips. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms. Exhale, start to lower. Hands and hips come down at the same time. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Pause here, release the shoulders. Bring the knees together as you open the feet out to the edges of your mat. So we're knock-kneed here. So we're releasing the lower back. And just start to windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Now close your eyes here. Reconnect with body and breath. What's happening as you take a deep breath here? Do you feel a little bit lighter, more open? Does it still feel a little challenging to breathe? Just notice. Good, now we're going to pause, walk the feet toward each other. Bring the knees out to the sides as you bring the soles of the feet together. Maybe readjust so you kind of pull the flesh away from the sit bones so you can root down through the hips. Bring both hands so they're kind of resting on the hip bones. All right, so you're going to make a little triangle with the hands. So the thumbs and the two pointer fingers are going to be touching. And you're going to make just this little triangle right there in the lower abdomen. All right, take a deep breath in. Feel the hands rise. And as you exhale, all the air out. So inhale deep into the lower belly. As you exhale, release the air. Again, inhale. Exhale. Becoming aware of the space in the lower abdomen through the pubic bone. 1 more breath like that. Beautiful. All right, we're going to gently bring the knees back toward each other and just draw the knees in toward the chest. All right, so from here, you can either just roll over to your side and make your way up to a standing forward fold, or you can start to rock and roll the length of your spine using the momentum after a few rounds. All right, you use that momentum, maybe 1 more roll to come to the feet and fold over the legs. All right, however you want to get there. If you're feeling tight through the hamstrings, bend the knees. All right, if you want to stretch the hamstrings, stretch the back, straighten the legs a little bit. But notice your toes. Are your toes gripping down? Can you release the toes? Can you relax the palms? Connecting to yourself, to connect with others. Deep breath. Good. Now from here, press through the feet. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Come up, reach the arms up over the head. As you exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Good. Bring the arms down by the side, and we'll find a little mountain pose here. Feet are about hip-width distance, spreading the toes. Again, not gripping down on the toes. Engaging through the inner and outer thighs. Roll the shoulders down the back. Lift the crown of the head. Maybe lift the chin a little bit here. All right, little smile. This is a friendly, open practice, right? We're not too serious, playful, connecting. Beautiful. All right, finding the top of your space. Root down through the feet. Inhale, sweep up. As you exhale, bend the knees, fold. Inhale, halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Beautiful. Take the right foot, step it back. So we're coming into a low lunge. So if you can, stay on the ball of your back foot. If you need to, you can lower the whole foot down. Keep the left knee and ankle lined up, but reach the heart forward. Imagine there's a string on this back hamstring, lifting it up toward the ceiling, toward the sky. Draw the left hip back. Breathe deep here. Really feel that fullness through the chest and the heart. Coming out through the crown of the head. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do a little bit of a flow here. So let's take this right foot, step it over to the right just a little so we have more balance. Now again, you can take the whole foot down on the mat if you need to. If you want to challenge yourself, keep the ball of the foot down. Keep bending through the left knee. On an inhale, we'll gently sweep up into a high lunge. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Finding a twist. Right, inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, low lunge. Reach the heart. Inhale, wave through the spine, high lunge. Exhale, open into your twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, sweep up, high lunge. Exhale, lower. Lift the heart. One more. Inhale, sweep up, high lunge. Exhale, twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, low lunge. Beautiful. Let's lower the back knee for a second here. Relax that ball of the right foot, maybe scrunch your toes, wiggle the toes, whatever feels good. Then we're going to rock back and forth, releasing the left side. Deep breaths, releasing both hips actually as we move back and forth. Nice. All right, let's lift our back knee again into a low lunge and then step the back foot forward. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Release the head and neck. Shake it out. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do the other side now. So we're going to bend the knee, step back with the left foot. Now again, your options with the foot. If you need to lower the whole foot down, totally fine. If you can keep the ball of the foot down, that's great. All right, so we're going to keep the knee over the ankle. Lift the back hamstring up toward the sky. Reach through the heart. Draw the right hip back. Deep full breaths here. Again, recall that intention. Reconnect with your breath and your body. How does it feel to be in this pose and breathing? Take your left foot, step it over a couple of inches to the left so we have some balance here. Either the foot is all the way down or just the ball of the foot. We're going to move through that flow. Inhale, roll up into a high lunge, relax the shoulders. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, twisting. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, both hands down, low lunge. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Let's do one more round. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Feel the burn. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Pausing in your low lunge. Lower the back knee. And we'll rock back and forth. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Pausing here when you come back to the front. Lift the back knee, step the back foot forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Release the head and neck. Good. Now, we're going to do a little bit of work on our wrists. Now, if this doesn't work for you, I'm going to take my ring off so I don't smash it. If this doesn't work for you, you can just leave the arms down by your side. We're going to walk the hands underneath the feet. All right? Now, you want to step your toes so they're kind of lined up with the wrist crease here. All right? Now, once you find that, you're going to gently apply a little bit of pressure with the toes on the wrist. Now, again, if this doesn't work, just grab opposite elbows. All right? And on an exhale, let the elbows open out to the sides. Release the head. Take a few breaths, maybe shake the head, yes and no. Good. Try to keep the heat within the body, so inhaling and exhaling through the nose really helps with that. Beautiful. When you're ready, releasing the hands, press through the feet. Inhale, slowly roll up through the spine, roll the shoulders down the back. Find that gentle mountain pose here. Bring the feet again about hip width. Close the eyes gently. Breathe. Open the palms wide. Spread those fingers. Relax the toes. Relax the glutes. But engage the thighs and the core. Beautiful. All right, relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Good. All right, we're going to do a little bit more balancing. So those high lunges were kind of a balancing act in and of themselves because you're balancing with that back foot. But we are going to work on a little bit more of a balance. So if you need the wall, you can always touch the wall, okay? So we're going to start by rooting down through the left foot. All right, look out in front of you at something that's not moving. That's your drishti, your focal point. Lift your right knee up and flex the foot. Stretch those toes wide. All right, if you can, bring the hands to the waist and send the elbows back behind you. Good. Elongate through the spine. Pause here. Now you can stay just like this. If you want to go further, I'm going to take that right hand to the inside of your right leg. Start to reach down. Maybe you pause there. Maybe you reach for the outside edge of the foot, okay? So the hands to the inside of the leg. Good, and then reach the knee up toward the right shoulder slightly. Maybe you stay here, right? Maybe your left hand is on the wall, okay? Pausing here, or if you want to go further, stretching the right foot forward. Maybe this left arm comes up over the head. Breathe. Maybe you open to the right and breathe. Whew. Good. When you're ready, back to center, bending the left knee, releasing it all down. Shake it out. Wherever you were on that side, perfect. All right, breathe. You don't have to look like me in the pose. You don't have to look like anyone else except for yourself, right? There's no judgment here. This is your practice. All right, now let's do the other side. So rooting down now through the right leg. Again, finding your drishti. Inhale, lift your left knee up. Send the elbows back a little bit. So you're reaching or you're stretching through the chest. Okay, flex your left foot, spread the toes. Beautiful. Maybe your right hand is on the wall or not. Maybe you stay here or you take the left hand to the inside of the leg. Maybe you pause at the shin or maybe you reach for the outside edge of the foot. All right, if you have that, lift the knee up toward the shoulder. Beautiful. Wherever you are, breathe. All right, if you're here and you want to go further, you can start to straighten the leg out in front of you. All right, try to draw the left shoulder back a little bit. Lift through the spine. Deep breath. Try not to grip down with the right toes. And then maybe your right arm can come up and your left arm can open. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Beautiful. When you're ready, left leg forward, bend the knee, and release. Awesome. Shake it out. Let's step wide into our wide-legged stance here. Open the arms up over the head, and open wide. Draw the thumbs back. Lift the heart, lift the chin. Beautiful. Release the arms and the head. Hop those feet back together. Awesome job. All right, we have a few more minutes here of standing. So come back up toward the top of your mat or the top of your space here. All right, bend the knees. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. All right, take the right foot, step it back. Remember that lunge we did earlier? We're just gonna find a low lunge, reach the heart forward. Deep breath. Good. All right, from here, take the right foot down so it's parallel with the back edge of your mat. Press through both feet. Inhale, find that warrior two. All right, this is probably the millionth time I've done warrior two. But we're gonna find something different each time we do this. All right, left knee over the left. You wanna keep the left knee in line with that second toe on the left foot, if you can. And the knee over the ankle. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands to the waist now. All right, keep lifting up through the spine. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten the left leg. And then we're not gonna come right into triangle pose, but we're gonna lean over to the left a little bit. So get a little stretch through the hip and the left thigh. Keep rolling the right shoulder back. And then we'll take the left hand to the shin gently, reach the right arm up. So coming into a little triangle pose. So even if you know you can touch down towards your left foot, see if you can keep your hand up on the shin lightly. Okay? Try not to lock the knee joint, breathing deep. Beautiful. Bring the right hand to the hip, left hand to the hip. rise back up, bring both feet parallel. All right, other side, turn the right toes forward. Bend the right knee, come into warrior two. Relax the shoulders, gazing over the right fingertips. Lift up through the torso. Right knee is over the ankle, kind of in line with that second toe. That just keeps us in balance here. The alignment can be important to not injure ourselves. All right, we're going to bring the hands to the waist. Straighten the right leg, inhale. As you exhale, just hinge over to the right a little bit. Draw the left shoulder back. All right, so we're getting some length through the right side body. Now, we'll take the right hand to the shin, very lightly here, so try not to lean into that hand, and then reach the left arm up toward the sky. Maybe you stay looking straight, or if you want to challenge yourself, you can look up if it's okay on your neck. Drawing the core toward the spine as you exhale, so we're really engaging the core. Beautiful. Bring the left hand down to the hip, right hand to the hip. Press through the right foot, come back up, and bring the feet parallel. Awesome. Let's step our feet about a little bit wider than the hips. Turn the toes out to the sides. We're going to come into our little malasana here, bending the knees. Now your squat, you might just be right here. Totally fine, all right? If you can come further down, go ahead and squat further down. If your heels pop up, you can place a blanket or something underneath your heels. All right, keep lifting up through the spine. Gently press the palms into each other, so we're not forcing them together, but gently pressing. Keep lifting up through the lower body. Breathe. Beautiful, and we'll gently lower yourself all the way down. Nice. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, okay? And then start to walk the feet forward, okay, more than you normally would. And then we're going to keep the soles of the feet together and hold on to the shins. Inhale, lift up through the heart. As you exhale, we'll slide the hands underneath the legs, all right, underneath the calves. Take another inhale. As you exhale, maybe you fold a little bit further, maybe the hands walk forward. Okay. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, maybe just a little bit further. Releasing head and neck. Taking a few more deep, full breaths here. Closing the eyes, recalling your intention. Finding the connection of body and breath. On your next inhale, slowly roll yourself back up and bring those knees toward each other. Come on down to your back. And when you come down, hug the knees into your belly. Give yourself a giant hug here. All right, maybe you rock yourself back and forth, cradling yourself, comforting yourself, connecting with yourself. Beautiful. All right. We're going to go ahead and lower our feet down on the mat. Now you can stay just like this, or if you want to come into your Shavasana, go ahead. We'll just be breathing, doing a little breath work. So if you want to, you can straighten your legs down, or you can keep your knees bent. Whatever feels good. We're going to place our hands back down there on that lower abdomen like we did earlier, creating a little triangle with the hands. Okay, right on the lower belly, right below the navel, right below the belly button. Okay. Gently lower the lower back down toward the mat, not forcing it. All right, as you take an inhale, allow the breath to fill up the lower belly. And as you exhale, let the lower belly release down toward your sacrum. Okay, inhale, expand the lower belly. Exhale, release. So you keep going like this at your own pace. As you're doing this breath practice, connect with the mind. What is the mind saying right now? Can you release that? Whatever it is, positive, negative, feels good, feels bad, whatever it is, release that. Connect with it, and then release it. Start to connect with the body. As you're doing this breath work, how does the body feel connecting with that breath? Connecting breath, mind, and body. Keep the hands where they are, but you can release that controlled breath now. And then if you're not already and you want to, you can straighten the legs. Slowly making your way into your version of Shavasana, and try to keep the mind-body breath connection as you move into your Shavasana. Maybe recall your intention as you're breathing. Maybe your intention has changed a little bit. Maybe it's the same. Maybe you feel different. Slowly starting to wiggle fingers and toes. If you'd like to stay in your Shavasana a little while longer, go for it. If not, you can slowly start to bend the knees toward the belly. And gently, slowly, make your way back up to seated. You know what to do when you come back up. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. Thumbs gently touching down on the sternum. Bowing that lovely thinking mind down to the loving heart. Let's take a breath together now. So I'll take an inhale. And sigh it out on the exhale. Thanking yourself for coming to your space today. And thank you so much for joining me and letting me guide you this morning.